Welcome to another VaderMonkey vlog. As always, my vlogs are sponsored by dubbyenergy. It's just another healthy alternative to the off-the-shelf brands.
Lagging whilst gaming? Out of steam after a long day at work and you want to go out raving? Or just need something to get you through your grueling day? dubbyenergy, a healthier alternative to the off-the-shelf brands. Dubby is packed full of the important aminos and vitamins that canned energy drinks don't provide. This product doesn't contain artificial additives and is also sugar-free, maltodextrin and keto-free. One tub on average is cheaper than consuming 2 cans per day of the off-the-shelf brands. Order your dubbyenergy via their website at dubbye.gg and use my promo code VaderMonkeyJ to get yourself 10% off your order. Keeping yourself energized doesn't have to be unhealthy.
Drawn into the backdrop here, you could fade away. And bright lights on a starless night, burn a hole in the dying day. Looking at life through a loaded gun, take your best shot, aim it at the sun. Looking at life through a loaded gun, you know you'll find yourself, you'll find yourself alone. You'll find yourself alone.
Hi everyone, my name's Adam. I've been coming to the Cuckoo nights for the last probably 7 years since it started up. It's one of the best party nights you could ever come to in Nottingham and surrounding areas. If you love electronic music and you love dance music, this is the place to be. Don't wait, come to the next one. I'll see you soon. Thank you.
Mate, like 7th birthday, 7 years, like loving it, man. Like I love it when the hard work pays off. You know what I mean? Like it's stress till the build up to the event, and then the night of the event you can relax, and you know when you see everyone loving it and enjoying themselves, and the headliner enjoying himself, it's like, mate, it all pays off. The hard work pays off, and it makes it worth. It makes the stress worthwhile. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Right. I love it. I do it. Right. The reason I do it is for the love of the music. I love this music so much. This music has meant the world to me since I was a teenager. I'm now nearly 40 years of age. My little boy is called Ferry Colston. And I do it for the love of the music. No egos, nothing like that. Just for the love of the music. Love of the music, man. You know what I mean?
So how was Cuckoo? Absolutely amazing night. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. I'd never been to Nottingham. I'd never been to the Tunnel Club. And I'd never been to Cuckoo before. And to experience all three, I was definitely not disappointed. Very much a fantastic venue. Even though it was a 300 capacity venue, it felt quite intimate. It felt quite personal as well from the performances from the DJ sets. And even though from certain angles the dance floor didn't look too busy, I can guarantee you that dance floor, that bulk of that dance floor was rammed all night. Amazing sets. I mean, it's just the things you go in and you don't know what to expect, and then you go in not really expecting anything. And I've been promising to get to Cuckoo for a while, and I've heard so many great things. And the fact as well, this was their 7th birthday as well. They've been going 7 years, and I'd only just recently heard of them now, which, to be fair, well, I heard of them last year, and I did try to get to one of their events last year, but it didn't manifest. So this year I had to make a point of going, because it wasn't just the fact that I'd promised the promo team and that, it was the fact that, you know, I've heard of what they've done before, and it's always been great reviews, great support, and very positive as well, what I've heard. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. I just wanted to comment as well on the DJs. Steph doing the first couple of hours. Steph's a lad, he's, I think, Stefan or whatever, but he goes by that. Nice progressive dark energy, brought it up, uplifting as well, absolutely amazing. Daxon came in, did 2.5 hours of just absolute amazing trance energy. I mean, I've heard of Daxon before, and I've never really had an opinion of him, but I have to admit, whether I had an opinion of him or not, I was definitely not disappointed. Fantastic set, fantastic energy, and yeah, it's just epic. Then there was Fraser Hines, comes in and he just went right through the spectrum of pretty much all sorts of trance energy, definitely built it up to a brilliant crescendo, which again I thoroughly enjoyed. And then last minute call up, one of the DJs couldn't make it for circumstances beyond their control. I believe that was Stuart Lane, and I hope things are okay with him. Was Just Pierce. Now, this young lad has not been on the scene very long. I mean, he's had an influence to his scene because his mother is one of the photographers, or is a known photographer, or known entity really within the scene. And her son, Pierce, he is just such a down-to-earth, talented young lad. And the moment he gets on the set of decks, he is an absolute animal. And I really enjoyed that energy. It felt like watching a younger Eddie Halliwell to a certain degree. that sort of energy, that sort of conveyance of interpretation of sound as well. It was thoroughly enjoyable, and definitely Mum was proud as well. I have to tip my hat to the mother. Tinks, you've got a fantastic lad there. So all in all, it was an amazing night. The venue, I got to see upstairs as well. This is a 2-room venue, but they only had 1 room for this particular event. And the venue itself is fantastic. Just the aesthetics, it did surprise me a little bit. I went expecting it to feel a bit dark and dingy and underground with it being called the Tunnel Club, and it certainly wasn't. It was very intimate, it was very pronounced. The production as well, the in-house production for the event was decent. It was very respectable. It really conveyed what sort of event was there. And yeah, it just was brilliant atmosphere, just amazing, absolutely amazing. It was great to go to an event, and it reminded me of a few events I've been to before, you know, like progressive house and trance, like, you know, your early stages trance nights. But this, you could tell they've been going 7 years, and you can tell that they have a lot more to offer the scene. So as a whole, absolutely brilliant. I mean, I've got nothing but positives really with this. There's nothing really particularly negative I can think of. Nothing, you know, there's like, it was good, but there's no but in there. It's just what you saw is what you get, and that's what I really appreciated. Absolutely fantastic. Excellent work to the whole Cuckoo team, Steph, Fraser, and there's another person as well, I was told. So them as well, I forgot the name, I do apologise. But yeah, just absolutely amazing. Excellent work. Give yourselves a pat on the back. So let's talk about the Rave Station. I had a few participants in this one, not as many as maybe Antimatter and Intended, but where it was in the venue was pretty much perfect. You know, it wasn't too loud, we didn't have too much background noise, and we were able to hear people much better as well. I do thank those that took part as well in it. There were a few other people that wanted to, but it got to a certain point in the night where they were a bit tired and they didn't feel up to it, which I totally understand. I was wanting to get Daxon on as well. However, after his set, as you would imagine, he did get pretty much pestered a little bit, and I didn't really want to be that guy. So, end of the day, you know, those occasions will happen again. The Rave Station will be at the next vlog, or I'm hoping to find an area for me to set up the Rave Station. I'm going to be checking details with the promoter for the next event that I'm covering, which now will be on the 8th of March. Originally I was going to do a vlog on the 1st of March, or about the 1st of March with Trance Classical. That's not going to happen now. A few little situations have come about, so one, I won't be able to attend the event now, and financially it's not viable for me to do that event as well as 2 others that I have planned. So what's happening is I'll be getting a week off, and then I'll be going to Evolution, which is a 3-hour special of Sean Tyers. It's going to be the last Evolution in Liverpool, mostly because there are circumstances within the promoters, and he doesn't do the events too often, and he wants to focus more on his career. He is a respected artist within the trance industry, so it's totally understandable. So this Evolution event is going to be very special. It was planned for October last year, it didn't happen, circumstances beyond his control, but it's happening now, and I really want to encourage you guys to attend this event. It's going to be brilliant. We've got Sean Tyers doing 3 hours, taking you through all walks of trance, and then you've got a support lineup of DJs, Amateur Riot Night, and a few others, to name but a few. It's going to be an epic evening, so I would really encourage you to come to this event at Meraki in Liverpool on the 8th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. It's going to be an amazing night. The next vlog after that will be Madhouse's first birthday. Now, I will be setting up a Rave Station for that one as well. Hopefully I will have a few more participants and stuff like that. it's Madhouse's first birthday as well, so get your tickets now on Skiddle. It's back at Clipston and Colliery in Mansfield, and yes, it's going to be absolutely epic. I'm really looking forward to filming that one. So they're the 2 vlogs for March. There was going to be 3, but obviously, like I've explained, circumstances beyond my control prevents me from doing the one on the 1st of March. I was going to cover a hardcore event, but I have, because of the circumstances and my financial commitment within that, it's going to be difficult to cover. Again, I want to just remind you about the Patreon. As you've probably heard in the previous segment or section, if you will, financially, these vlogs do cost me to come and do. I don't go to the promoters and expect them to pay for me to film their event for a vlog. The reason for this is basically what helps them will help me. So it's a bit unfair of me just to show it with my hand out, like, I'm here to film your event, pay me. It's just unfair. So the way to negate that is this Patreon. Now, with this Patreon, I'm offering more than what, I would like you guys to contribute. So there are 3 tiers. The first tier, the bottom tier, for £3 a month, you get free merchandise, and you get entered into a competition as well, and you get access to exclusive content purely through the Patreon. This is the reason for the Patreon, is obviously to support what I'm doing, and for £3 a month, it's just a way of showing that support for me, hopefully supporting the scene as a whole, so that you guys have something and it helps with sustainability of the ecosystem of the industry. The second tier is £6 a month. Now with that, you get much the same as what you get on the first tier, but on the second tier you basically are credited on the vlog. So at the end of the main vlog, I intend on doing a credit section between the review and the outro, if you will, and the events update. So if you want to get your name up there in the screen, on the screen and whatever, just to show people that you are committed and you support this vlog and you support the projects and what I'm trying to achieve with it, then the second tier at £6 a month is the one for you. And then there's the third tier, which is basically 5-star treatment. Again, same as the first 2 tiers, but you also get priority and exclusive priority merchandise. You also get credited on the vlogs pretty much, and as well, you'll obviously events associated with VaderMonkey TV or anything that maybe I might be involved with. You'll be basically like a raffle where you could be able to win free tickets, to events that either I'm featuring, or maybe I've got a deal with a promoter where I can offer some tickets on their behalf to support their events as well. There are a few things I'm going to be negotiating with promoters in order for this to work, but basically the third tier is 5-star treatment at £9 a month, and you get pretty much your weekends more or less sorted to a degree. Obviously with all 3 tiers, the merch reward, because I have had people asking, the merch reward is every 2 to 3 months. The reason being, there is an outlay cost to do this, but at the same time as well is whatever's on top of that contributes to my fuel, accommodation if I have to stop somewhere, and new cameras. I basically get cheap cameras because end of the day, it's the raw footage, it's that nostalgic feel that I go for with these cheap cameras. I use my phone as the HD camera, so you do get quality shots from that, but for the smaller cameras and maybe some other little bits as well, it's just literally to cover all those costs, because it is costing me money that I don't really have now. Yes, I have a day job, and the day job does kind of pay for this, but at the same time, it's coming completely out of my pocket, and I do not make any money on these vlogs. I mean, all right, I have a bit of sponsorship from dubbyenergy, but that's just a commission thing, and that's as and when people buy the products. And basically I use licensed music as well, so I don't claim full rights for these vlogs. It's just attribution that I do these vlogs on, because end of the day, I want to help the scene as well in terms of the contributing artists. So, you know, if you like the track that I feature in any part of the vlog, then literally, you know, I give the name, the credits for the artists and the record label, and all you need to do is just look up that, you'll find the track, and hopefully you will be supporting the artist by either streaming it or buying the track itself. So the reason with these vlogs is I haven't intentionally done it for monetary gain. I'm doing this really to support a scene as a whole. It's a scene that has supported me for 25 years, and in a way, well, there's no in a way, this is my way of giving back to something that has given me so much for those 25 years. So if you want to just check out the Patreon, please go on patreon.com/VaderMonkey TV, and just literally just look through the options, look what's on there, if there is anything free on there that you can see. But also as well, you know, I mean, if you support the channel, you get your name put on the credits. Obviously the higher tier and the lower tier credits will be in different colors just to differentiate as well, if that's a thing for people. But end of the day, you know, this is purely about supporting the vlogs. It's not about supporting me. Yes, you're in a way, well, you are contributing to me going and covering these vlogs and being able to do that. But some of these vlogs, I will be required to travel quite a considerable distance, and yeah, it does cost money, and especially if it's 5-6 o'clock in the morning and I've been up since, you know, 8 o'clock the day before. It is quite demanding, especially when I don't really drink, I don't partake in anything else. I'm literally there on the energy drinks, keeping going, making sure that this content is as professional and as polished as possible for you guys. So that's why I do what I do. So all that's left for me to say is please like, comment and subscribe. The subscribe is especially important. Without you guys subscribing to the channel, you know, you're not up to date with all the vlogs and whatever. And as well, it's about spreading the word, basically, so that everyone knows, or people know, that there is somebody proactively supporting the UK dance scene, mostly covering the small to mid-tier events from across the UK as well. I do it for the love of the music, I do it for the love of the people, and I hope that this helps you with planning your weekends, reminding you of the weekend you've just had, and hopefully it's something that you guys look forward to during the week after an amazing weekend, and maybe the said event that I've just filmed. Anyway, thank you again for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao bien. Welcome to another events update. We've got quite a list of events. A lot of these I've now picked up through the VaderMonkey TV Facebook group. This group has been designed to really get promoters on board to let me know of their events, and pretty much most of these events that have been shared in the group will be already featured on this list. If you want to have your events featured, please join the VaderMonkey TV Facebook group. Promoters, you can promote your event as much as you like. DJs can promote their mixes provided they're associated with the events that are being promoted. And then obviously the ravers, join the group if you want to plan your weekends accordingly. So we start with March. We're going into March, and this is a massive list. So I'm going to start with what is happening this coming weekend. So that's Trance Classical at the O2 Ritz in Manchester on the 1st of March. Get your tickets on Eventbrite. It's just lounge. Hosting a trance-themed classic event with a 24-piece classical orchestra as well. I was due to do a vlog on here, but I've already explained in my main vlog as to why. But don't let that put you off. Get your tickets, get yourself down into this for a very unique experience. So that's Trance Classical at O2 Ritz in Manchester on the 1st of March. Get your tickets on Eventbrite. Also on the same day is Digital Society at the Warehouse in Leeds On the 1st of March, get your tickets via their website at allthews.dsleeds.co.uk. You've got Brian Kearney and John 00 Fleming headlining this event. A typical trance event in Leeds. It's great energy. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be well worth checking out. I'd highly recommend getting yourself to that. So that's Digital Society at the Warehouse in Leeds on the 1st of March. Get your tickets and information via their website at dsleeds.co.uk. Also again on the same day is Frantic Timeless. That's at Ministry of Sound in London on the 1st of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle, 4 rooms, what you would expect in Ministry of Sound venue anyway, but not just that, Frantic as well. Great lineup of DJs, everything right through the spectrum of what Frantic offer on a great night out. It's going to be an amazing night. So that's Frantic Timeless at Ministry of Sound in London on the 1st of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Again, on the same day, we go to Chorley, to the Vestry for retrospective presents Trance Spotting. That's at the Vestry in Chorley on the 1st of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. It is a free entry event, but there are free tickets on Skiddle. It's just to help with numbers, and it just basically, it's going to be a great evening. The Vestry is a very intimate venue, but don't let that put you off. It is a fantastic place to go for a dance event, and this is going to be no different. It's going to have great energy and a bit of reminiscing in the process. So that's Retrospective presents Trance Spotting at the Vestry in Chorley on the 1st of March. Get your tickets on the Skiddle. Also, another trance event on the 1st of March is Lost in Trance at Pop World. It's the downstairs room or facilities in Wakefield on the 1st of March. It is free entry. You've got a great lineup of DJs. You've got Mark Wilkes headlining, plus some really talented upcoming DJs that are really going to bring the noise. It's going to be an amazing evening. I would recommend getting to it. It's a free party, a very obscure location, but still a venue's a venue. It's still an event. I'll get yourself down. So that's Lost in Trance at Pop World in the downstairs complex in Wakefield on the 1st of March, and that is free entry. Again, on the 1st of March, we have Rocked. That's at Jolly's Cabaret venue in Stoke-on-Trent on the 1st of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle and Savage, Kutski, Marky G, to name but a few. A great lineup of DJs. It's going to be great energy across, I believe, 2 rooms, quite possibly. Either way, it's going to be a great event. I would get yourself down to it. I mean, just look at the lineup. It's going to be epic. So that's Rocked at Jolly's Cabaret venue in Stoke-on-Trent on the 1st of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Again, another one on the 1st of March, and this is Hardcore Flavors at the Sub in Blackpool on the 1st of March. It is free entry if you like your hardcore energy, with Alvarez headlining, to name but a few, with some great MCs, some great DJs, and that happy hardcore energy. This is the event for you, especially in the Northwest. Blackpool doesn't call for much, but when they have a party on, it's usually worth checking out. So that's Hardcore Flavors at the Sub in Blackpool on the 1st of March, and that is free entry. We go a week later, we have Collaborate at the Cellar in Ashton in Makerfield on the 8th of March. It's free entry. It's just a start-up event, very new, very unique, very fresh. It's very different, and for a free party, it's well worth checking out, especially in the Wigan area. It's going to be a good one to go. So let's Collaborate at the Cellar in Ashton in Makerfield on the 8th of March, and that is free entry. Also on the 8th of March is Evolution. That's at Meraki in Liverpool on the 8th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. We have Sean Tyas doing a 3-hour special. This event was organised for October last year, but obviously they've held it off and we've put it on for this particular month. As well as that, you know, I believe this is one of the last events or final event that Evolution will be putting on. It's more of a collective decision to focus on careers and different paths, but either way, this is going to be an amazing party, and I would recommend getting down to it. It's going to be something special. I'm covering it for a vlog, so all the more reason. So that's Evolution at Meraki in Liverpool on the 8th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. We go another week later, and it's Future Focus Easter Euphoria at Suburbia in Southampton on the 15th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Hardcore, happy hardcore energy. They've just announced the lineup. It's an amazing lineup of DJs, and the venue looks absolutely fantastic. It looks quite intimate as well. So for a high energy event, this is going to go off big time, and I would recommend going and checking this out, especially if you're down on the south coast. You should have this as priority on your bucket list to go, because just the promo and everything looks amazing. So that's Future Focus, East Euphoria, Suburbia and Southampton on the 15th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Also as well, on the same day is Passion 30 Years of Passion at the O2 Academy in Leicester on the 15th of March. Get your tickets via their website at passionclub.uk. Previously I've been saying the wrong website. I have checked the website and this is the correct website. It's passionclub.uk. Now with this you basically get 30 years of celebration of Passion's existence. They're in another location, so they're not in their original venue when they started up, but don't let that put you off. They've always got the great music, they've always got the great lineup, and they've always got the great people. It's going to be an amazing event. It's going to be a great celebration. I will recommend going and checking it out. So that's Passion 30 O2 Academy in Leicester on the 15th of March. Get your tickets via their website at passionclub.uk. Another event on the same day, and this is one I'm looking forward to. It's Madhouse's first birthday. That's at Clipstone Colliery in Mansfield on the 15th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Now, if last year's event was anything to go by, this is going to be next level. The underground vibe in a very unique location, celebrating a birthday of a brand that are really making a statement. So why not check it out? There's quite a lot of back-to-back sets, but that's just a cramming a great array of DJs as well. It's going to be an amazing party. I'm going to be there doing a vlog also with the Rave Station. It's going to be an absolute mental day, but it's going to be well worth checking out. So that's Madhouse's first birthday at Clipstone Colliery in Mansfield on the 15th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Also on the same day is Hazed at Hippos in Swansea on the 15th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Again, absolutely amazing lineup. Jason Kinetic, Samurai DJ, and that's just naming a few. The rest look like they're all going to bring the noise. If you like hard energy, hard tech energy, and just full on brutal mental partyage, then this is going to be well worth checking out. Get yourself down there. If you happen to be in South Wales, easy does, easy do. But if you happen to be elsewhere, it's going to be well worth your journey, well worth your time to get to. So that's Hazed at Hippos in Swansea on the 15th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. We go another week later and it's Trance Sanctuary presents Future Sounds of Egypt. That's at Outernet in London on the 22nd of March. Get your tickets via the website at fsoelondon.co.uk. There is an after party at the lower third. I believe that's the Sim building, but please check your tickets, whether they're transferable or whether you have to buy separate tickets for the after party. Trance Sanctuary do have a structured system for their tickets, so just be doubly sure. It's going to be an amazing event, amazing lineup. What you would expect with Future Sounds of Egypt, especially their lineup, especially with Trance, it's going to be a great one. So that's Trance Sanctuary presents Future Sound of Egypt at Outernet in London on the 22nd of March. Get your tickets via their website at fsoelondon.co.uk. There is an after party at the lower third, which I believe is in the same building on the same date, but just double check your tickets. Also on the same date is Pin Up on the Pier, brought to you by the guys at Cheeky Little Monkey. That's at Key West in Bournemouth on the 22nd of March. Get your tickets via their website at cheekylittlemonkey.co.uk. Pretty much closing the title, Lisa Pinup is the star of the show. There will be a few support DJs as well on the pier, giving a bit of a summer vibe in the early dawning of spring. It's going to be an epic event. It's going to be a crazy one, and it's going to be a little bit cheeky. So why not? Go and check it out. Pin Up on the Pier at Key West in Bournemouth on the 22nd of March. Get your tickets via their website at Cheeky Little Monkeys or cheekylittlemonkey.co.uk. We go another week later and it's EDF Edinburgh Dance Festival. Now this goes across 2 days, so day one is at the Mash House on Friday 28th of March, and then second day is at Life Arches on the 29th of March. Get your tickets in Skiddle, off Skiddle. This is in Edinburgh, clues in the title. Great event. You have pretty much a great lineup of DJs. You have Schneider headlining. Don't know whether that's across both days, but Schneider's one of the headliners. You've got Will Rees, RG, and there's another DJ that I can just barely see because the text is quite small. But either way, it's going to be an amazing party. It's going to be an amazing event. It's going to be a weekend of fun. So it's EDF, Edinburgh Dance Festival and Mash House on Friday 28th of March. Lithe Arches on the 29th of March in Edinburgh, both in Edinburgh. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Also on the same day is Let's Get Destroyed. That's at the Bears Bar venue in Bournemouth on the 28th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Again, this is quite a unique event. Looks like a pretty full-on lineup as well of hard energy, hard dance, hard trance even. It's going to be amazing. It looks epic. The artwork looks pretty leery. So I expect the night to just be the equivalent of it. So that's Let's Get Destroyed at Bears Bar venue in Bournemouth on the 28th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. On the Sunday, we have Stomp at Jolly's Cabaret venue in Stoke-on-Trent on the 28th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Again, two stages of just absolute hard dance energy, ranging from your hard house, your hard techno, your hardcore, and everything else in between. Amazing array lineup there. It's going to be absolutely ballistic. I recommend getting down to it. It's going to be a great one. So that's Stomp at Jolly's Cabaret venue in Stoke-on-Trent on the 29th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Also on the same day is Battle of the Brands at Rolling Stock in London on the 29th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. All the brands, or some of the main brands that are really breaking through, especially down from across the north, the south, the Midlands. It's going to be a great lineup. Pretty much residents playing as well. It's going to be epic. I recommend getting to it. Check it out. The promo looks amazing. Go to it. So that's Battle of the Brands at Rolling Stock in London on the 29th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. We finish March with an event called Thumping. That's at Grey Lantern in Birmingham on the 29th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. You have Sharky, you have Fallon, Rico, to name but a few as well. This is a hardcore event, a happy hardcore event, I believe as well. It's going to be great energy. It's going to be a great party, and honestly, it's going to go off. I mean, the promoters have told me what's going on. It's going to go off big time, so I recommend going and checking it out. So that's Thumping at the Grey Lantern in Birmingham on the 29th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. We go into April and we've got a list of events, quite not as extensive as March, but we shall continue with these. So we start with going up to the northeast, and that's Hardcore Vibes at Disgraceland in Middlesbrough on the 5th of April. It's free entry, pretty much the clues in the title. If you like your really full-on brutal hardcore with your techno elements, this event is the event to go and check out. It's going to be an amazing event. It's going to be full-on. It's going to be brutal. And if your ears are not bleeding at the end of it, somebody's not done their job right. So it's going to be a great event regardless. So that's Hardcore Vibes at Disgraceland in Middlesbrough on the 5th of April, and that is free entry. We go on the same day as well, and it's Insanity at Basing House in London on the 5th of April. Get your tickets via Resident Advisor. I know that they do tickets, but they also do little write-ups and events and stuff like that. But this is been told that this is their ticket seller, so this is where you should get your tickets from. Insanity, they've got a great lineup of DJs. This is across two rooms. One room you have Jason Naughty headlining, and in the other room you have Nick Rafferty. You have quite an array of DJs, quite an array of a lineup as well. It's going to be brilliant. It's also vinyl euphoria and therapy, so it's basically, I think one room's going to be mostly vinyl and the other room's going to be pretty much whatever they use. All hard dance, all hardcore, no, hard house, sorry. And it's just going to be great energy across the room. I believe the second room is hard trance and the main room is hard house. Either way, it's going to be a great party. London always brings a good party, so why not check it out? So that's Insanity at Basing House in London on the 5th of April. Get your tickets on Resident Advisor. We go, I think, from what I can see, a week later, and it's Rebirth in Utopia at Attic Nightclub in Torquay on the 12th of April. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Scott Project's headlining. John Hemming is one of the headlining DJs, plus a great array of support DJs as well. Down in the southwest as well, it's going to be one hell of a party. There are some amazing events that spring up down there, and I've been told of plenty that are going on. This is not going to be any different, but I recommend you check it out. So that's Rebirthing Utopia Attic Nightclub in Torquay on the 12th of April. Get tickets on Skiddle. Again on the same day is the Vinyl Frontier at the Oddfellow Arms in Haswell on the 12th of April. It's free entry, clues on the title, all DJs playing vinyl only. I believe in the genre of techno as well, so this is going to be very raw, it's going to be very energetic, it's going to be very different, but it's going to be well worth checking out. And plus, a free party, why not? Go and check that out. So that's the Vinyl Frontier at the Oddfellow Arms in Haswell on the 12th of April. It's free entry, sorry. Also on the 12th of April is Genesis 3.0. Dare to in Bristol on the 12th of April. Get your tickets on Skiddle. You've got quite an amazing lineup of DJs. You've got 3 headliners as well. It's going to be well worth checking out. I would highly recommend getting down there. Bristol not known for playing many of trance events, but why not? Go and check it out. So it's Genesis 3.0 at Dare 2 in Bristol on the 12th of April. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Also on the same day is Drop Junkies, and that's at Transylvania Tavern in Mansfield on the 12th of April. That also is a free entry, a free event as well. You have pretty much a great lineup of DJs, your typical protagonists within the hard house world as well. There's a lot of parties springing up in Mansfield as well, I believe. That's becoming a bit of a hard house sanctuary as far as the Midlands is concerned. But either way, it's going to be a great party, it's going to be a good one, and it's free. Party's always great when they're free. So that's Drop Junkies at Transylvania Tavern in Mansfield on the 12th of April, and that is free entry. We go another week later, and it's Digital Evolution's relaunch at the Vestry in Chorley on the 25th of April. It's free entry. Tickets are on Skiddle. It is a free entry event, but there are tickets on Skiddle. I believe there's about just under 20 tickets remaining, so these tickets will be snapped up. But don't worry about that. If they are snapped up, it is free entry, so there's nothing stopping you coming up, showing up on the door, and just coming in anyway. Maybe over subscribed, but end of the day, we'll fit you in. It's going to be one hell of a party. It's one hell of a relaunch. We have a great lineup of DJs as well, from the Ultratech label. We also have residents for the Digital Evolution brand, and plus we also have some local DJ talent from Chorley that are really making a mark for themselves. So it's going to be a great event. So that's Digital Evolution's relaunch at Vestry in Chorley on the 25th of April, and that is free entry. From the same date for the entire weekend is Tideland 25, or otherwise known as Tidy 30. That's at Vauxhall Holiday Park in Great Yarmouth from the 25th through to the 27th of April. Get your tickets via their website at tidytracks.co.uk or Skiddle. And this, I've said this several times, these promoters and Tidy should really write a book about this event, of everything they've had to endure getting this event to this point. It's been one hell of a ride for the promotions team, for Tidy, and everybody involved. I won't go into full details because I've got to keep it short and sweet with this, but either way, if you know, you know. If you don't, ask me. But either way, it's going to be a great event. A weekender, a Tidy weekender is a place to be. Sadly, I'm not going to be able to make it this year. If there's any more in the future, I may attend those. So that's Tidy 30 at Vauxhall Holiday Park in Great Yarmouth from the 25th to the 27th of April. Get your tickets by the website at tidytracks.co.uk or Skiddle. And we finish April with Motion. That's at Blue Note in Derby on the 26th of April. Get your tickets on Skiddle. You've got quite an epic lineup. You have Will Rees and Maria Healy headlining, plus some trance talent that's breaking through in the heart of the Midlands as well. It's going to be one hell of a party. If I can make it down there, I may check it out. But either way, I would recommend you check it out. Motion is going to be one hell of an event. So that's Motion at Blue Note in Derby on the 26th of April. Get your tickets on Skiddle. We move into May. Now, I only have 3 events, a couple at the start and one at the end. So I will tell you these ones. So to start May strong, we have Evolve. That's at the Emporium in Colville on the 3rd of May. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Again, great lineup. Schneider doing the 3-hour. You have Alessandra Roncone and Paul Denton, and that's to name but a few. That's across 2 rooms as well. There's going to be an amazing laser show, and the team there are really pulling out the stops to make sure that this event is going to be well worth checking out and going to see. So I would highly suggest getting your tickets now. So that's Evolve at the Emporium in Colville on the 3rd of May. Get your tickets on Skiddle. The next day is Bounce for Good at Boxed in Leicester on the 4th of May. Now, there is a QR code which I believe that is on the graphic, so if you can scan that. If not, I'll probably put a blown up version of that QR code for free tickets. It is a free ticket event. It is ticket only, and you can only get these tickets through scanning the QR code. So pretty straightforward. And pretty much Bounce, the old donk and a bit of the old rubbernecking, but it's going to be a great party. Why not check it out? It says Bounce for Good at Boxed in Leicester on the 4th of May. Scan the QR for free tickets. We go towards the end of May, and that's Frantic at Air in Birmingham on the 24th of May. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Captain Tim Rib is finally gracing our shores after being away for so long. Great lineup across 3 rooms, all pure hard house energy. What is there not to love about this event? It's going to be an amazing event. It's going to be an amazing night. I'd recommend checking it out. Get your tickets now, and don't be disappointed. So that's Frantic at Air in Birmingham on the 24th of May. Get your tickets on Skiddle. So that's your roundup of events over these coming months. It's going to be one hell of a year of great parties, great events, everything from trance, techno, hard house, hardcore, and everything else in between. You certainly need to fill your boots. It's going to be one hell of a party. Your years, your weekends pretty much already sorted, if you like what I bring up. Either way, I would highly recommend checking out, if not joining the VaderMonkey TV Facebook group. I will be posting and sharing events and links to events, graphics and stuff like that. Also, I will be sharing these events updates and the vlogs that I post on YouTube. Maybe the odd one or two behind the vlog. I've noticed that that's not had too much traction lately. Understandably, I mean, why would you want to know my personal business or what goes into going to events when you can just watch the main vlog and then get your fill of events after that anyway? Why not? Either way, VaderMonkey TV is your one-stop shop really for everything to do with the UK rave scene, whether that be trance, house, techno, hardcore. I mean, I am going to try and get some drum bass on board, but I mean, drum bass is a funny market. I think it's quite covered really. But either way, the stuff that I've known in the past 25 years of being in this industry, I am supporting it this way. All that's left for me to do really, as you'll be watching this firstly on Facebook, is to please like and comment, and also please drop us a cheeky share in there as well. Spread the word, basically let it be known that there is somebody proactively supporting the UK rave scene in this sort of fashion, kind of reintroducing a visual kind of don't stay in type of mantra, mix mag type thing. Either way, I hope it's helping you guys. It seems to be working, and I hope you guys join me on the ride as I support you with these vlogs and these event updates. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe, and always drop us that cheeky like. And you know, the subscribers is especially important, because the more people that join the YouTube or subscribe to the YouTube channel, the more we can spread the message of, look, this is here to stay. We need to support it. We need to look after the ecosystem of something that has supported us in the years that we've been involved, whether we've grown up, you know, our families have grown up, or whether we just need that, you know, a break from the, you know, the norm at the weekend. I hope this helps in some sort of way. Anyway, this is me done for another events update. Thank you very much. Please like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. And if you're watching this on Facebook, please like, drop a comment and share the hell out of it so we can spread this message as much as we can. Anyway, that's me done for another one. Ciao bien.
Colonel, you better take a look at this radar.
What is it, son?
I don't know, sir, but it looks like a giant
Stiffy.
Yeah.
Take a look out of starboard.
Oh my God, it looks like a huge...
Stiffy.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, that's not a woodpecker. It looks like someone's...
Privates! We have reports of an unidentified flying object. It is a long, smooth shaft, complete with 2 balls.
What is that? That looks just like an enormous...
Stiffy.
Pay attention.
I was distracted by that enormous flying...
Stiffy.
Yeah. What's that? Well, it looks like a giant...
Stiffy.
Yes, sir.
You